hmm What is good, gang? What's good, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Start a few minutes early before the game ends. I'll get to the other room shortly. But we got Sean in here. Jimmy's in the house. We got Jonathan's here. Yes, the crew is in the building. The constantly Joel in the house. Yes, indeed. Aiden DeVillis here, the Emperor of Texas, the General of Texas Buckeye here. Absolutely right. It was a pitcher's duel. Chris Bassett, Garrett Cole, both of them were stellar. So, what can you say? Cole was the ERA's back down to 201, 6 shutout innings. So, got out of some jams too. He bailed out some poor defensive play too. So, kudos for him. But that's what aces do, right? It's just a good pitching matchup one way or the other. And the bullpen so far has been holding them down. I mean, we're at 0-0 in the 10th inning, so this is it's a good game. Hopefully the Yankees can capitalize on this. All right, I got some speed on the base pass here. IKF is the ghost runner, which is good. Who else do we have up in here? Peanut's in the house. What's good, Peanut? What is good? A Rivera. These channels in the house. I know it's just crazy. 0-0, man. It'd be nice if Oswaldo came through with a hit here. It would be really, really nice. Who else we got here? Well, more people usually as soon as the game ends, the people line up in here. So we'll have a bigger group in a little bit. But let's enjoy this. Hopefully, Kobe Kwong is in the house. Dennis is in here. Jace Pierre. What's good, gang? What is good in the building? Daniel Marone. All right, moved him over to third. Brett Anderson's in the house. Zane Buckets. What's happening, guys? And it's a straight up pitcher's duel. Gleyber Torres is up now. Got a runner on third with one out. So FET Drake is in the house. What's good, FE? All right. What do we got? All right. Don't swing if it's not a strike. Don't swing if it's not a strike. Be sure to hit that like button, gang, if you don't mind. Let's get them likes up right now. As soon as we get in here, I appreciate it. All right, we got some athleticism in the outfield for Toronto. So, and the pitch, ground ball, 1-1, 1-1. We just need a base hit. That's all we need here. That's all we need. But yeah, that was a productive out. Moving in the third, Brett. Yes, 100%. Take that. All right, it's 1-1 to Torres. Yeah. Cabrera does have good. He's got, his bat's got to get better, but he does have good instincts. So, and he knows how to put the ball in play, which is good. They did exactly what they needed right there. No, don't swing at that. Good. 2-1 to Gleyber Torres. That was close. Almost swung at that ball on the ground. NFE is in the place. What's good, my man? You trained tonight, dude? Yeah, fly ball would be perfect, Dennis. It would be absolutely perfect. Put him in a position to score. He's fast enough to score from any outfielder. Foul ball. 2-2 to Gleyber Torres. AKA Jordan's in the house. What is good? If they win today, then I'm more. Wandy's warming up in a bullpen. I'm more confident that they'll sweep if they win today. So, all right, 2-2 to Gleyber Torres. Struck him out. Outside high. Outside and high. All right, train last night. Good, man. Get a recovery night today, man. Yeah, high and outside pitch. They pitch him well. All this stuff in the dirt, and they throw high heat, which he can't hardly ever resist. So, went to a Rockies game. Nice, dude. Nice. It's a nice stadium. Honestly, Coors Field is pretty. It's been a while since I've been there, but I've been there. It's nice. They intentionally walk in Judge. Runners on first and second now. 2 outs. Two outs. That's right, NFE. Well-rounded, dude. Well-rounded. All right, Rizzo. Come on, man. Come through, Rizzo. Yeah, course field is cool, NFA. It really is. Excuse me. Yeah, come on, Rizzo. Come on. Let's go. All right. 0-0. First pitch. Right down the middle. 0-1 strike. 0-1. Come on, Rizzo. Unos Cantos, baby. Here we go. The 0-1. Outside. 1-1. Yeah, I hear that, NFE. I mean, the Denver Nuggets are still in, right? And in Colorado, and it's definitely a running state. All right, second and third. Judge just stole second. Okay. So Basssit might driving two guys now. So yeah, no kidding. I'm not interested to see the umpire. I get that. I totally get that, man. Brett. All right. 2-1. Oh, off speed, 2-2. Shoot. Severino's pitching. He's scheduled to pitch Sunday. They announced it today, FE. Sevy's pitching Sunday against the Reds. So he is being called up. Oh yeah, Broncos games, yeah. I mean, they need Russell Wilson to play better now, but you know, I've been in one of those games too, and that's pretty cool. I used to run in high altitude running in the summer out in Boulder and Denver. All right, 2-2 to Rizzo. Struck him out high heat. What the hell are you swinging at, dude? These guys are trying to go for these home runs. Come on. Yeah, Stanton's. They're about to ramp him up to start a rehab assignment. Yep. Well, it does help the German Herman situation having a pitcher back. We can't replace him on the roster until Sunday. And I mean, Severino coming back is not necessarily replacing him, but at least we'll have him. So, which is a good thing. So, Detroit Tigers. Yeah, I mean they're a mess. They are a mess. The Tigers. Yeah, exactly, Jordan. They've had trouble manufacturing runs for a while, and this is. I mean, I think Wandy will be now. I don't think they get Michael King threw 20-something pitches. I don't think he'll be back out. They need him in case they need him for tomorrow or another game or whatever. So, yeah, these guys keep swinging at this high stuff, man. Torres and Rizzo. You gotta stop, man. Gotta stop. It's a shame. 60s candle. Yeah, Boulder's cool, though, man. Boulder is cool, man. I dig it. Yeah. Wandy, I hope Wandy's on point tonight. I really do. I really do. It might be a strike. They might have called that a strike ski, but they gotta be able to make contact. Thank God. Verlander. Well, the Mets aren't. He isn't doing much with the Mets right now. So, but yeah, I mean, Houston was the biggest beneficiary of Verlander. Got a lot of those prime years, dominant Cy Young years. They get 2 Cy Youngs with Houston, I think. And two World Series too. Yeah, somebody said that too. Chewing tobacco. I don't know, but they said it wasn't rosin. So they made it official today. They suspended him for 10 games. So, do I think they'll get Ohtani? No, I don't. Same. I mean, they got a shot, but I don't think they will. Nah. Scherzer situation. I mean, it could be. Brett. All right, Kevin Biggio is the runner on second. He's gonna be the ghost runner. He's got some speed too. Would I have wanted the Yankees to Basssit this offseason? And I was more into Gausman, but Maybe. I mean, obviously, Rodon had the higher upside, but I didn't think Rodon was going to be hurt this much right now. So, all right, 0-0. Okay, Murakami. I mean, he's got to wait a few more years, Jonathan, but he would be a nice option for anybody who's going to get him as a first baseman or third baseman, whatever it is. He's going to be a nice option in the major leagues, and I hope the Yankees consider him. I really do. 1-0, 1-0. Logan Gilbert, yeah, I mean Kobe. I don't know if the Mariners will trade that guy, but you never know. You never know. I think the Mariners are trying to build. Oh, oh, damn it! Up the middle, stopped by Volpe, but he couldn't get anybody out. We got runners on first, and third now. Toronto. Oh yeah. Yamamoto maybe, yeah, and then let's see the guy Roki Sasaki in a couple years too. So again, these guys could be posted early, but any team would have to pay a lot of money to the franchise to post this guy early, and that's just money for the team. Then you have to sign the player to his contract too. So yeah, and NFE, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Yeah, yep. You need to get pitching for man, pitching 100% NFE. And what did they call that an E6 on Volpe? Yeah. Yeah, we have a sloppy day today, D's. 100% sloppy day on the defensive side. Really sloppy day. All right, who's up? Who's this? Alejandro Kirk? Yeah, Alejandro Kirk's up. Two guys on, no outs. Runners on first and third. So, they scored in the E6? Okay. Nick is in the house. What is good? What is good? All right, man. This is it. This is go time here. Hold on. What's going on here? Manager having some meeting at the ump. Manager Schneider from the Blue Jays. What's going on here? Something's going on with the umps. I don't know. Yeah, Ms. Volpe, Torres, like just a lot, Nick, right? So let's see. I don't know what these guys are talking about. The umps. Yeah, no hitting, and yeah, I mean you got to be able to hit off guys like Basssit. We can't treat this guy like he's Verlander, like prime Verlander. That's just not true. Oh, yeah. What is going on with these umps? They have some kind of conference here. What the hell's going on here? All right, they're heading back. Yeah, sit on that point. The manager actually said that yesterday, right, in the game? Or 2 days ago. All right, let's see what we got here. One out. All right, one out. Runners on second and third, though. There was nobody for Volpe to throw to at second right there, so. Oh, they were asking a question about shift restrictions. Okay. Minimum of 2 infielders must be positioned on either side of the second base after a throw. Okay, after a pitch. Oh, crap. Forget it. Walk-off home run. Hang on. That's it. Game over. Walk-off 3-1 shot on Wandy. Well, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen once they went to extra innings as an away team, but it can still win this one tomorrow, so we can take 3 out of 4, take the series, which will be a good thing. So Schmidt against, I don't know who he's pitching against tomorrow. Why didn't they walk him? No idea. That's a good question, Joel. That's a good question. Let's see who's. Yeah, they have 5 infielders and nobody was at second. That's why Volpe couldn't throw the ball at second and go for the double play. Let's see. Tomorrow, let's see if the pitching. Yeah, it's Nestor Cortez against Jose Berrios tomorrow. Okay. Nestor's 3-2 with a 5.53 ERA. Berrios is 3-3 with a 4.70 ERA. So, our offense did nothing, man. They did nothing. Cole, it wasn't his best, but he had 6 shutout innings. So I'll take that. 6 shutout innings. And the defense put him in a couple jams. He got out of them. He bailed the defense out, so which is good. I'll take it. He wasn't a sharp, but again, 6 shutout innings against this lineup. I'll take that. So 0 run support. Yeah, Brandon, I couldn't agree with you more, bro. Nestor Cortez needs to get his act together. We need him to be the old Nestor Cortez again. We absolutely need that. And this isn't Boone's fault. The offense did shit tonight. So offense did nothing. And they had opportunities. So, and he he wasn't his best, but Cole. But that's what aces do. Not your best, but you keep your team in the game. But he exactly did that. 6 shutout innings. So the offense just didn't do anything. So, and again, like I said, you could put Casey Stengel in there right now. The offense wouldn't be any better. So it doesn't really matter. The offense has to do their job. So it's just ridiculous. But what are you gonna do? He does swing off balance a lot quickly. Because he goes for a home run way too often. So you still got to. I think he's going to be a very interested trade target at the at the deadline. I think he might get moved at the deadline. So yeah, Cole was fantastic. Wasn't the sharpest, but again, if you're not the sharpest and you're 6 shutout innings against this team, I'm happy with that. Our offense was on the last 2 games. They fell asleep tonight, right? So it's ridiculous. Yeah, the defense was pretty weak tonight too. Oh, Pete Alonso got a walk-off today for the Mets. Good for him. Yeah, I've said it, Jonathan. Right? I would be moving Gleyber at the deadline. Yep, they have a credible replacement in Oswald Peraza. You give the kid a chance. And again, after next year, he's very likely Gleyber Torres poised to get like a 9-figure contract. You have 6 more years of cheap control for Oswald Peraza and a much better defense. I would go with that. So I like Torres, but I like the team better. So, and Peraza is a gifted defensive player. He's gifted. He's elite. Why he throw that? I don't know. I don't know if he didn't locate it. That's the pitch he threw. Unfortunately, he didn't. Yeah, Torres still has some growing up to do. I agree. Yeah, I don't think he's the guy either. Like I said earlier, trading Torres and Severino is not going to hurt the team. It's not like trading Cole and Judge. That would cripple a team. But trading those 2 guys would not hurt the team, especially if they get a decent value back for them. Yankees would be fine. So, yeah, I appreciate that, NFA. It would be, Gleyber to the White Sox, because you could probably get Giolito. You might be able to get Aaron Bummer there, even if you throw in a prospect with Gleyber Torres. That's probably the most immediate returns back for the Yankees, because you get 2 major leaguers instead of prospects. So, so that's what I would do. All right, 34 likes. Can we get up to 50 likes really quickly, gang? Anybody hasn't hit that like button? Let's smash that like button. No, I get it, excited. I mean, they padded themselves pretty quickly. They went ahead 2 games to nothing. So, and at the worst, they're going to split now. And I can't be happy. I can't be upset with that either. They were losing series last week. Now they're winning series or tying series. So they're in a better spot. They're playing better than they were a week or two ago. I'll tell you that. I mean, I'll say that, I should say. And you know what? Again, who do they get next after Toronto? Let's see. Friday, because they're not off until I think Monday. Oh, they get Cincinnati Reds. Okay, Friday through Sunday, they get the Reds, and then um, Monday Monday they're off. Okay, and then Tuesday. So after the Reds, they get the Baltimore Orioles at home. Another tough series. So, my God, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that they would get Tim Anderson. A little bit of. I mean, he's a good player, but you move Opie to second, and you put him at shortstop. What do you do with Oswald Peraza? What would you do with Oswald, Brett? Yeah, I mean, the roster's still got a lot of hurt guys, but another good thing. Carlos Rodon is up to 90 feet pitching now, so pitching from 90 feet, which is a good thing. So throwing from 90 feet, so he's ahead of the game in terms of ramping back up. So that's good. So to have DJ lead off again, I wouldn't have let off Torres. I mean, I don't think leading off Torres is a good idea. But they initially had Volpe with the day off. And I think that's why they probably let off with Torres today. So I would still be leading off. I would lead off Volpe or Bader. I would put DJ second. Best contact hitter, I would put him at second. I think it's the best fit for him in this particular lineup. So I really, really do. I mean, I hope so, Luis. And it'd be nice if we went 5 or 6 innings. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's still an option. D's leading off Volpe. I think they'll probably get back to it. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. Yeah, Tim Anderson. Well, I don't know if he still has a beef with Josh Donaldson NFP, but yeah, I don't know if he would. He'd probably veto a trade to the Yankees. I think. Into Baltimore. Yeah, he just didn't get that play today, Yankee Mike. Unfortunately, I mean, he's going through what Jeter went through his rookie year. Jeter made dozens of errors his rookie year with the Yankees, and then he finally settled down. So, Mets got a walk-off win, I heard. Yeah, I mean, Anderson's gonna. He's got a couple years of control. He'll cost a ton. So, um, I would prefer Praz, to be honest with you. No. 2 minutes, man. Yeah, can you imagine that? Danson and Ryan Donaldson? Shoot. That'd be like Cole and Trevor Bauer. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I just want Peraza in the lineup and on the team and on the field. So he's an elite defender, and I think he would be good. I would have him at short and Volpe at second if they were me. I think Volpe is probably just better suited for second. But yeah, Jeter made boatload of errors as a rookie. Tons of them. Tons of them. Tons of them. Tons of them. Peraza's due back in about, well, if they call him up, Rob, probably about a week. I think they're probably going to decide what to do with Josh Johnson first before calling up Peraza about it. Looks like Peraza's ready now, and Donaldson, they haven't ramped up Donaldson to rehab assignment yet. So, I would call up Peraza one way or the other, honestly. So, yeah, I'm sure Cashman's going to try Sunil to pawn off Hicks on any team he trades to or trades with. And I hope that they say that they're willing to eat a boatload of money. I really do. See, yeah, Severino, they announced today, and the Yankees announced he's pitching Sunday against the Reds. No. Yeah, Tom. I mean, Bader leading off, Volpe at ninth. I wouldn't have a problem with that either, honestly. And you'd have DJ batting second, Judge third, Rizzo fourth, Stanton when he comes back at sixth. I think that'd be a good lineup. No, a well balanced, a deeper lineup. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing, NFE too. He's got to show. He's got to give them some kind of value for any team to be willing to even acquire him. You know, he's got to show something, right? So we'll see. And he's not. I'm at. Isn't he on IL too? Yeah, they won't. We won't get Benintendi. Benintendi showed that he didn't want to come back here. He won't come back here. D-Rod, I highly doubt it. He didn't want to be on this roster anymore, so on his team. So I don't think he would accept that trade. Rodon, right now, Michelle looks like he's projected early July, but at least we're getting some decent, intel on him. He's throwing from 90 feet. He's he's ramping it up and he's recovering better too after that cortisone shot in the back. So and he didn't need a second one, so that's a good sign too. So I'll take that. Torres for Giolito. I would try to go Giolito and Bummer. I think you could probably get both of them for Torres. Giolito won't be enough for Torres. You can add to that. Bummer. And again, I would add a prospect to Torres to get Giolito and Bummer. You get a starter and a good reliever from the left-hand side in this one trade. So I would do that. Yeah, it's Sunday's like 11:30. It's like some early game. So and I have Peacock, so I'll definitely be updating on it and all that stuff. So no doubt about it. Yeah, Diamondbacks have some good young outfielders. They do. I'm sure they'll be looking into them as well. Kid clientele. I'm sure they will definitely be looking into Giolito and Crochet. I think you might have to add a prospect to Torres, but I'd be fine with that too. I think more realistic to go. I think the more realistic one is Giolito and Bummer, but you never know. It could be Crochet too. So either one of them is fine by me, Sunil. I think you'd have to add like a prospect to Torres though to get that trade done. So now the White Sox have already expressed interest in him, Andrew Torres. Surprisingly enough, so Matt Chapman. I don't know. Maybe if he doesn't cost a boatload of money. Do I think Carpenter? No, Carpenter won't be back. Pitching will come at a premium this deadline, especially. I would agree, Jordan. I would agree. I think pitching is going to be expensive. Teams are going to ask for a lot. So let's see your trade, Isai. Where is it? Did you put it out here? Yeah, I mean, both of our bullpens are taxed. Isai, you're right about that, man. Yeah, Luis Ariz ain't gonna get traded now, Kobe. So what's your trade, NFE? Oh, no, sorry. Isai, what's your trade, bro? Good. Mark the freaking Blue Jays, man. Yeah, I mean, it could be that I think Worthvet or Austin Wells will be the complement to him, probably at late this year or next year. I think they'll move on from Higashioka at some point. So I do think that. When, I don't know, but I think they will. I mean, I get what you're saying, Ron. I totally get it. So again, I wouldn't move Torres unless I'm getting impact players in return, which is why I would only trade him for like pitchers from the White Sox or somebody like that. I mean, I would love Andres Munoz, but it will cost a lot more than Torres to get him. He's a closer for the Mariners, but I think, like I said earlier, I think the Mariners are more willing to deal prospects to much major league players because they're trying to contend right now. And if they deal away some of their major league guys, it's going to make it harder for them to do. But they have prospects that I think could benefit the Yankees. But again, there's only a handful of teams I would move Torres to just because they would have the players that we would want to return. You don't just trade Torres for roster space. You trade him for an impact player. Period. So I'm with you that, 100%. Yeah, I think we'll see Workfit play this year, Winkton, man. Honestly, he's looking pretty good right now. Higgy is likely gone after this year. I think he's got one more year before he's a free agent, but I think he's, yeah. Hey, Taz is in the house. What's good, my man? Painful loss, yeah. But again, I'm happy that Cole did what he needed to do. And again, like now his days where he's not so bad are so much better than they were the last couple of years. So he's a step ahead of where he was before. I don't know if Rortvedt can play first base in, but Austin Wells can. They had projected him to be a first baseman, so he might. Torres for O'Neill Cruz. Yeah, man. Um, yeah, Rortvedt. I mean, I think we'll see him sooner than we think we'll see him soon. And he's an expert pitch framer, just like Trevino is. Just bats from the left-handed side. He's got a little more pop as well. So things to look forward to offensively. We need more offense from Trevino. So Matt Crook, I think he's off the IL now, Sean. I mean, he should be up here, honestly. I would have him up here, personally. Yeah, I mean, I would be extending Harrison Bader to Aiden. I think it'd be a good idea to extend Bader. Wells, upstream or Chapar. Yeah, I could see Chapar coming up sooner than Austin Wells, but I could see both of them coming up. So, what's up with Tommy? Oh, Canley. He's supposed to. They're starting a rehab assignment. They want him to pitch, I think, 4 to 5 games at the minors before he comes up. So, expect him in like a week or so. Wells, yes. Dominguez, no. I don't think Dominguez has a shot to come up this year. Honestly, I just don't. Ian Hamilton has a slight groin strain. Kobe to put him on a 15-day IL today. They called up Nick Ramirez. So we need Hamilton back because he's one of our beasts in the bullpen. No. Yeah, they could option Weber and get Crook up. They could. I'm curious to see what they're going to do. So, yeah, I mean, Dominguez isn't ready. I mean, Austin Wells is not there. He's blocked 2 Austin Wells, unfortunately. So, all right, I got 56 likes. Let's see if we can get over 60. I can see Spencer Jones being called up before Dominguez, to be honest with the NFA. Yeah, Beto's a New York boy. Yep. I think he'd be a great fit here to extend. He's young. He's only 28. If you can get him for a 4 or 5 year deal, I'd be all over that if I were them. I really would be. It'd be a good idea. It's one of these guys that just brings the energy, shows that he loves playing here. We love having him. It's like it's just the right fit for this team. So Bader's, I mean, he's awesome, Ed. And he's got swag. Yes, he does, Sean. Yes, he does. Charisma and swag. Yep, I dig the dude. Best center fielder, no doubt about it. Yeah, Stanton is ramping up his rehab, and shortly thereafter he'll be back. Probably, like I said, early June, or maybe the first week of June. So, why is it ain't gonna be? We ain't gonna see him until September, most likely. Aiden, I'm not gonna see him until late August, early September. Just had surgery for a bone spur on his elbow, so he's out for months. The whole entire summer will miss. He'll miss. 5 years, 60. Yeah, I don't. I think he's going to cost more than that, Sunil. I think I could see 4 years, 60 or 575, something like that. So, will we extend Beta if we bring up the youngster from AAA? Which one are you talking about? These channels talking about Elijah Dunham, Schmidt. He might get whacked or sent to the bullpen. He might get. I mean, sent to the bullpen. So. Yeah, Spencer Jones going to work. Less Ks, no doubt about that. Yep, we're down 90 feet today and recovering well, too. So that's important, how they recover from this. I mean, Josh Hader would be a beast here. There's a lot of chatter that he's a racist, though, so I don't know if that would work. But, we'll see. But he's a beast, and he's filthy in the ninth inning. Filthy. Best on the field since Bernie. Yes, 100% Ed. Bader, 100%, bro. 100%. Bader's going to want a Benintendi type, which was, was it 5 years, 75? I mean, I think it'd be worth it for Bader. I think he would. I mean, he's definitely a really good defensive center fielder. He's got a good contact hit. He's got some pop, a lot of energy. So he represents a good fit for this Yankees team. And he has a lot of these intangibles that they don't necessarily display on a regular basis. So I think he's a good fit here, Harrison Bader. Rodon, yeah, maybe early June. I would say at the earliest mid June because they got to ramp him up still. He's got to get to some games. So Well, we didn't sign Donaldson. They acquired him in a trade. So, Brett, but yeah, I mean, he's gone after this year, thankfully, Brett, thankfully. I think people would be rioting in the streets if they re-signed Josh Donaldson. Brett Anderson, we traded for Donald, yeah, and Candelaria free agency. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting free agent class, murder show. So, yeah, Barney was fantastic. He was underrated, but he was fantastic. Oh God, yeah, Brett. I'll be right with you there. Happy to have him gone. 100%, brother. Eduardo Rodriguez is kind of expensive. I know a couple of people keep saying that, but they would have to eat a bunch of money. That's the only way I would do it. Eat half his contract or something like that. Bader, yeah, a little bit of Bernie, a little bit of Andrew Jones. I like that pair. I like that pair, Sean. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and some big. Yeah, you're right, Pedro. They do have some big decisions coming. They got to be the right ones. No doubt about it, bro. No doubt about it. You know, but I'll wrap this up in a minute too. Um, lost today, unfortunately, 3-0 walk off, but it is what it is. Tomorrow's another day. They've already won the first two, so I'm happy about that. And let's win this series tomorrow. Trade Hicks for a fiber optic Stellar Team Wi-Fi. Yeah, it might be that might be a steep package there, Sunil. You might have to go get a maybe you'll get a Betamax for him. Remember the Betamax, dude? Sunil? They came before the DVDs, before the VCRs. It was like Betamax, VCR, then DVD. So Betamax was like old school. So, and no clutch hits, no non-clutch. I mean, our offense just fell asleep today. Jonathan, I fell asleep. Tomorrow, I think it's another 7 o'clock game. I think, and I appreciate you, Pedro, man. I appreciate you, the man, dude. Thank you so much, man. I think they let Donaldson walk, bro, 100%. I think they let Sevy walk too, but I would trade him. If you know you're gonna let him walk, I would trade him. Get something back for him. Extend Bader, yes. Trade Hicks, right? They can move Hicks. I think they will, right? But yeah, I don't think they're gonna get a lot for the guy. That's for sure. Yeah, Cashman does have a lot of work to do. He does. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all yous. I appreciate yous. And got more stuff coming. So we'll be back tomorrow with the lineups, and hopefully we'll celebrating a series win before they start to face the next opponent. So it'll be fun. They got some tough baseball coming up. Got Baltimore coming up and some other folks. So some good in the Cincinnati, obviously, before Baltimore. So it's going to be some good baseball. So Yankees can have to continue to play well. They need their rotation to pitch innings, give the bullpen a break wherever they can while we weather the storm of Herman and his stupid suspension and Severino coming back healthy. So, but again, peace all years. Texas Buckeye, Joel, Consigliere, Jonathan, Steven, Aiden, all years. Kobe. Have a great night, everybody. And again, see you all tomorrow. Next time.